At the Wildwoods Convention Center in Wildwood, New Jersey, home of tonight's Keep America Great rally with President Trump. And folks, let me tell you, this is something that we certainly didn't expect. We've never seen a crowd like this before line up on hand before a Trump rally. There are tens of thousands of people outside waiting already. It started with thousands last night, and we can't wait to get started. We're going to show you everything from the long lines outside, and you'll get to see everything up until the president speaks, and then after that, we'll come back and wrap it up. Let's go live now to our correspondents standing beside live in Wildwood, Bailey Hill and Jordan Parker. Take it away.
Excited. It's going to be a wonderful rally. The president is actually hosting this rally for Representative Van Drew. He was a congressman who was a former Democrat turned Republican amid this impeachment hoax, as President Trump calls it. He was not happy with what he saw going on Capitol Hill, and he took a stand against it. The president is here to endorse him tonight, and we're really excited to be a part of it. This convention center holds about 7,500 people, and let me just tell you, we're going to take you through the line. There are thousands and thousands of people, more than that are here. This town is on overload, I would say. So it's going to be a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for bearing with us. I did want to reiterate how you guys can support us. Right Side Broadcasting Network is a primarily viewer-funded organization. So when we live stream to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and we go to these events, it takes several thousands of dollars to make it happen. Nothing is free, as you guys know, and we are able to do that only because of your wonderful support. I encourage you guys, if you're able to help us, to go to the website, rsbnetwork.com/donate, and there you can donate any amount you wish. We appreciate any and all. And you can actually leave us a message there. Be sure to put a comment, and we'll give you a shout out and read it on air. So thank you guys again so much for supporting us. You can also mail a check to 1550 Opelika Road, Suite 6, Box 344, Opelika, Alabama 36830. Auburn, Alabama. Sorry, I always mess that up. But it is on the bottom of the screen in the ticker, I believe, as well. So you can do that. You can also donate through the YouTube Super Chat, and we'll be reading those out as well. But I just wanted to reiterate, thank you guys for your support, for bearing with us, and we're really excited to provide you guys with some awesome live coverage today, some interviews, and some, speakers inside, and hopefully some interviews as well. Jordan, I want you to elaborate on the video you took last night and what your thoughts are on all the Patriots out here in such a blue state, and then also touch on our awesome partners for the day. Thanks, Jordan.
Thank you, Bailey. As Bailey mentioned, this is an absolutely massive crowd, as you can see behind me. The Trump campaign has said that there were over 175,000 ticket requests to attend the rally here. That is a campaign record, and by far and away the highest I have ever seen. This crowd behind me is just a very small part of the entire crowd here in Wildwood, New Jersey. As you can see down, it stretches blocks and blocks of lines and queues with people waiting. There were thousands of people already out here last night, and when we showed up for preset this morning, we were blown away by the sheer size of the crowd. And this isn't even all of it, as I mentioned. Behind the cameraman, you can't see it right now, but the line snakes blocks and blocks away. And then about 3 blocks that way, there is a large baseball field complex where they have more queues set up, and the line is just snaking back and forth. So I would not be shocked if we see 20 to 30,000 people in total out here attempt and get in line to see their president. Also, as the rallies usually have, as if you've not been to one, they have big jumbotrons around, strategically placed so people who are not able to get in can still watch the president. This is the first time I've seen multiple jumbotrons. There's one here, and there's a few more in the fields off to my right, where there's another queue of people. So they are expecting a very large crowd. Now, what's interesting to note is that Wildwood is not a, this is the off season for them. We're right on the beach. The ocean's just a few hundred yards behind me, and so this is their off season. As you can see, we are not dressed for beach weather. So a lot of this town actually shuts down during, these winter months. A lot of restaurants are closed, hotels are not fully up and running. So this is a little bit of a surprise that the president came here in the winter. Nonetheless, that did not stop these people from coming out here and supporting their president. As Bailey mentioned, we're going to continue with interviews for the next few moments or so, for the next hour, until we move inside to where we will then take our place up on the media risers, provide you with some more coverage, tell you more about our partners, what we do here at Riot Side, then of course hear from the pre-speakers and the main event of the night, the President of the United States. He's going to be making his way down here. Actually going to fly into Atlantic City, about 50 miles north of here. Then it's going to take Marine One, fly down to the airport here, and then motorcade to this venue. So it's complicated logistics all the way around. I can tell you this town is not prepared to handle the amount of people that showed up today, but nonetheless, thousands of law enforcement have come out to make sure everyone is safe and having a great time. So a huge shout out to the men and women in uniform who are protecting everyone here and keeping this event safe and fun for all. As Bailey also touched on, I want to thank our partners over at Disney Coins. Now, you've heard us talk about Disney Coins for a while now. They've been fantastic partners since the summer, and today we are excited to bring you the largest giveaway they have ever done. Disney has a whole range of products making genuine silver and copper coins for any Trump fan in your life. They have a whole wide range of designs and come out with new designs each and every month. And today they are finally launching their 2-ounce coin. Now, their coins are normally 1 ounce. However, they are launching for pre-order a 2-ounce silver coin. Those are available for pre-order today at $50 off. You can get them for $100 as opposed to $150. However, you can also win this 2-ounce coin. You can win this by going to DisneyCoins.com. There you will see a tab titled Giveaways. Click on that, follow the instructions to enter the raffle there, and you will enter yourself to win a wide variety of coins. The 2-ounce coin is not all you can win. You can win a giant 4-ounce silver Trump bar, a set of coins, which includes a whole range of Disney coins with their stand set, as well as the 2-ounce coin I mentioned ahead of time before anyone else is able to get it. Also, they're going to be giving away copper coins throughout the day, so make sure you continue to check back. The 3 big winners will be announced at the end of the rally after the president has left the state, so make sure you stay tuned through our entire day coverage to ensure you can hear if you won. The rest of the winners will be announced on social media tomorrow, so make sure you go like and follow Disney Coins on Facebook and Instagram at Disney Coins. That's DISME Coins, and go to www.disneycoins.com to make your coin purchase today. And don't forget to use code RSBN at checkout for a little bit of a discount. They're a great American company. All their products are made here in America by Americans with designs inspired by the 45th President of the United States. We're now going to move down this way a little bit, where I believe Bailey has some interviews lined up for you all. I'm sure you guys have been anxiously waiting, the Patriots that are lined up here, to hear what they have to say and why this blue state has come out in support of President Trump. You ready?
Yes, I am.
And Bailey has an interview. Bailey?
Thank you so much, Jordan. I met some lovely Patriots in line.
Awake for 24 hours. No, we have Head.
No judgment. You guys have been out here quite a long time. If y'all could just tell me what your name is and where you're from.
I'm Marianne. I'm from Milltown, New Jersey.
Okay.
Wendy from Aston, PA.
Awesome. And now you said you've been out here all night. How was that? What was that experience like?
It was fun. We're frozen.
Absolutely.
And if Trump can do for us what he does, we can stay out one night in the cold for him. So it was worth it.
Absolutely.
I got here 4 a.m. Monday morning.
Louder.
I did. I can't hear. I'm all covered. Sorry. I got here 4 a.m. Monday morning. But I go all over. I try to go as many places as I can for the rallies. But this was the first time I had to sleep out.
Okay, so that kind of leads me to my next question. How many rallies have you been to, and is this your first time?
First.
Okay.
So I had to comment. It's like a historical moment in New Jersey. So
Absolutely.
At least 10, if not more.
Now, what rallies did you go to?
My very first one was where I lived in Aston, the Sun Center.
Okay.
Yeah. My last one I went to was Hershey, PA. Before that, Cincinnati. I've been to Hershey Bay a couple times.
Oh.
Scranton.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even remember. But I go when
I am
visit
blown
too
away.
much.
That is true dedication. You know, I've been to 20 to 25, but, you know, each one is very different. Would you say the same? Or how do you feel like today is going to go just with, you know, everyone being out here all night and so excited to see President Trump?
I have no idea how it's going to go. It's really a small venue compared to what he's used to doing. And, yeah, I don't know. But I think it's going to be great. Like I told them.
Oh, it'll be
It's
fun.
so
Yes.
energizing. Yeah, I love it.
Now, did you guys meet in line or did you come here together?
Online a couple of years ago, but
Okay.
we got to meet each other through the walkaway when
Okay.
Brandon did the walkaway in D.C. That's how we.
Gotcha. And, you know, there's a lot of news going on in Washington right now between the Middle East peace plan, impeachment, you name it. There's a lot of good things going on, and then the president's also going through a lot, too. How do you think his demeanor is going to be today, and what are you excited to hear him address?
His demeanor.
Uh-huh.
I can't say how. He's going to be Trump.
Absolutely. Lots of dragon energy.
He's not a fake. He is
Right.
who he is.
He's very authentic.
He's very authentic. He has his brand and he does it well.
Absolutely.
And that's why I voted for him. He tells
There's
it like
big
it is.
tattoo of him on her arm.
Yes, on my arm.
Do you seriously?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, I
Yeah.
love that.
So, I mean, he's going to be himself. I
Yeah.
mean,
He's
it
always
is what it
himself.
is. It's a shame. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my taxpayer money.
For the
and
impeachment.
right, and they should be held accountable. They really should. It really irritates me. Like it's
Absolutely.
done. Like there's no evidence whatsoever. For 3 years you've been trying to bring this man down, and guess what? All you're doing, you set him up for a landslide re-election in November, and I can't wait.
Absolutely.
I can't wait.
Absolutely. You know, it's pretty crazy, you know, what he's going through. I think it gets downplayed a lot. He's accomplished so much, and he's had so much backlash. So, you know, I just think, imagine what he could do if he didn't have everyone working against him. You know, it's pretty incredible to think about.
Stronger. It makes him more determined.
Right.
I mean, I think if the media loved him and they were real nice to him, I don't think he would MAGA. So that's what keeps him, you know, doing what he says. He says what he, how's it go? He means what he says.
He says what he means.
He's exposing the real criminals, and they don't like it.
Right. Now, being in a state where, you know, people assume that it's very blue here because, you know, Democratic legislator, governor, how do you guys feel like the political sentiment is within your local community regarding the president? Are you the minority, or do you kind of feel like people...
I mean, it's mixed.
Yeah.
And I mean, locally I've voted for Democrats because it's our friends that run for office and
Right.
certain things. I think New Jersey is somewhat conservative, and we have a lot of districts where it's heavily, you know, Democrat that,
Right.
and they've had a stronghold there. So you just got to come out and vote. I mean, Governor Murphy didn't have. I think it was 36% of the New Jersey electorate came out to vote. That's nothing.
Right, right.
So-
we need to get people involved.
You get what you deserve when you don't come out and vote. So
Absolutely.
I think I'm a mix in my area, but more conservative. But they're not as loud about it as me.
Okay.
But we're gonna keep PA red.
Absolutely. Well, I hope you guys stay warm. It was a pleasure to meet you, and I hope you have so much fun. Thank you so much. And I have a lovely Thank you. Ma'am, if you could just tell our viewers what your name is and where you're from.
Deborah Stackhouse, Burlington City, New Jersey.
Okay, now how far is that from here?
Oh, about an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay. Did you get here last night, or when did you arrive?
No, 4 a.m. on Monday morning.
Okay.
I got in line over there.
Gotcha. What has it been like, basically camping out here for the last several hours?
The first 20 hours were fine, no problem. The second one, it was not very well organized, as it's questionable as to whether there was, shall we say, feet dragging on how things were organized. The people pretty much told them, they all knew they were going to get 100,000 people, how many we all saw. They were
Right.
told ahead of time,
Right.
and they kind of refused to believe that that's what was really going to happen. And then when it did, they were like, oh boy.
Right. Are you surprised by how many people are out here to support President Trump?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
No?
I told them right from day. That's why I knew to show up on Monday, because you're not getting in.
Right.
If you don't show up, then it's just, I knew
Right.
because I'm on social media a lot, and I looked at it, and I knew what's going on. Even the people who live here. My sister lives here. She's a permanent resident for years. And they were like, yeah, they'll have 20, 30,000 people. I'm like, no. You have no idea. what you're looking at here. You're looking at, 100,000 people, and they're like, no way. They're like, where are you going to put them? I said, I don't know, but you got a whole beach out there. I think they'll find something to do with them.
Right. I was pretty blown away because Congressman Van Drew actually was on TV this morning saying there was 175,000 ticket requests. We haven't verified that, but just hearing him saying that is just incredible. I mean, being in such what people, assume is a blue state, and obviously, there's a lot of people here that support him, which is pretty incredible.
You know what? I'm surprised there's no protesters because they knew that we were going to be here. They knew that there was going to be 100,000 people. Yeah, I haven't seen not one anywhere. No Democrats. They knew.
Right.
I don't know whether they were scared by the numbers. I really think they were. I honestly think they were outnumbered here by 20 to 1.
Right.
So they didn't even bother showing up because they knew it's not going to happen.
Right.
And I think this is really a support of our president. Stop the impeachment bullshit.
Absolutely.
Really,
How do that's been quite chaos on Capitol Hill, and there's been a debate with witnesses. Have you been following that? And if you have, how do you feel about that?
All of this is a constitutional argument, what side you're on, and gets into legal. We'll probably wind up going to the Supreme Court and they'll argue about it forever over what they can constitutionally do.
Right.
And that's the whole struggle right there. What side are you on constitutionally? That's the bottom line,
Right.
What are they going to allow, what they're not going to allow? Let's see how far they go. They've tried it this far with something ridiculous,
Absolutely. And I'll kind of walk with you so you don't lose your spot in line. But is this your first time seeing President Trump in person?
Yes, I could not wait to see him.
Yeah.
Well, he's done for us. He needed our support.
Absolutely. What are you most excited to hear him address tonight? Is there something that kind of
just stay away from the political stuff. Keep your nose to the grindstone. Do your job. Show everybody that's what he's done so far. It's worked for him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't. He's got to have a little fun. The pressure must be intense on him. And it's always tit for tat here. Back and forth, back and forth. Enjoy tonight and seize the moment and enjoy it and get the work done.
Right. Well, are there any shout-outs you want to give to anyone potentially watching at home?
Yes, my husband, Rudy Stackhouse.
Okay.
I promised him if I got an interview, I would say, hi, honey.
Well, I love that. I hope you stay warm. It was an absolute pleasure meeting you, and I hope you get in and have the best time ever. Thank you so much. It was nice meeting you. All right, guys, we are going to transition down here. It looks like Jordan has another interview. Jordan?
Yeah, thank you so much, Bailey. I'm now joined by Tony. Tony, let our viewers know where you're from.
I'm from Roseland, New Jersey.
So how long did it take you to get here today?
I was here 2 days. I've been here 2 days.
Wow,
so
okay.
I got in easy, but standing out here for 2 days.
Gotcha. Do you have a place saved in line? Are you going to be able to get inside?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, what brought you out to see the president today?
I'm just happy with him. I wanted him to know that I'm happy with him, so I wanted to show it. I think he's doing great for the country, for both parties, for people individually, and for business, absolutely for business.
Now, the president's had a lot of accomplishments, as we know, over the 3+ years he's been in office. Is there one that stands out to you particularly?
There's not one. I mean, it's all of them. Everything he's doing. He's a man of his word. He's, drained the swamp, not a standard politician, keeping it moving. And no prejudice, just everything. Loves them all.
Now we see the Democrats in the House and now the Senate pushing this impeachment trial, this impeachment hoax. What are your thoughts on
I
that?
think it's an absolute joke, waste of taxpayer dollars.
Now you're out here and, in the middle of the country, not middle of the country, but the coast. You're not in D.C. What's the sentiment of people around you? Do they support the president? Do you think he should be impeached?
Well, Jersey's, a blue state,
Yeah.
but I think it's turning red.
Yeah.
I see everybody supporting him. Just look at what's here. And these are all locals.
Fantastic. Now, going forward, if the president gets reelected, which we certainly hope he will, what's something you'd like to see from him going forward?
To continue on the road he's on and not falter.
Fantastic. Any final thoughts you'd like to let our viewers at home know about why you're here today?
Just love the country, love what's going on.
Awesome. Fantastic. Well, Tony, thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the rally. Stay warm. Well, as you can see behind me, the line is now moving. They finally opened the doors. It's about a little after 2:30 here in Wildwood, New Jersey. These people have been out here for days. As Tony said, he's been here for 2 days already. I mean, we saw people, again, when we arrived here into town about 6 p.m. last night, there were already thousands of people
Never seen
in
it.
line.
Never seen it like that.
I mean, combined, we've been to dozens of rallies. And we'll come out here, we'll see, a couple dozen people, maybe 100 on a good rally in a really big place like Dallas. We saw a big crowd. However, for a small town like Wildwood, New Jersey, I'm blown away. I'm seriously shocked. I was anticipating a large crowd, like we said, 175,000 ticket requests. But the amount of people that showed up, especially in this weather, is quite astounding. Now, I do want to let our viewers at home know there's another rally this week in Des Moines, Iowa. Tomorrow, Bailey and I will be making our way across the country over to Des Moines to bring you guys complete coverage of that as well. We're going to move a little bit so we don't get the music coming through our video getting copyrighted, but we've met a lot of you guys that have watched at home today at the rally, so it's been wonderful to see that. If you see us ever at a rally, make sure to come up and say hi. Let us know. We'd love to talk to you on camera, give you a bit of an interview, and have you share your thoughts on why you support our president. Now, a lot's going on in this country and around the world, as I'm sure you know, but our main focus today is ensuring that you get to hear the president's message uncut, unedited, uninterrupted. That is our specialty here at Right Side, is making sure you have full and free access to the president's speeches. The best way to make up your own mind is gathering the facts for yourself, as opposed to hearing it from pundits on TV. And we're really the only channel or network that comes to each and every rally and gives you a 100% authentic stream of the president. We're not stealing any other one's feed. We're not, taking stuff that isn't ours. We are coming out here, through cold weather, through hot weather, you name it. Right Side is out here to make sure that you can see the president and it's a guaranteed every single time. But again, we need your support. So continue to bring those donations in. You can head over to rsbnetwork.com/donate. That is the best, most tried and trusted, true way to donate. You can donate by credit card, debit card, PayPal, and we get over 95% of those donations. However, if you donate on YouTube, it's a fun way to interact, but you get, we only get to keep about 70% of those donations. The other 30% goes to YouTube and Google. So if you want to make sure that Right Side is getting the most bang for your buck, make sure to head over to rsbnetwork.com/donate. You can also enter a message. A big thing with YouTube is that you get to leave a message. However, we've implemented recently a brand new thing where you're able to leave us a message on the website when you donate, and we'll be able to read it on air. It goes straight to our inbox, so your donations will not go unnoticed, we promise. We will read as many as we can as time allows. We know you guys are incredible and donating each and every time. So if we don't get to everyone's, we really apologize, but we will certainly try our hardest. Bailey is monitoring. I'm monitoring the YouTube Super Chat, so we are all covered. While you're there, if you want to support Right Side in a non-monetary way, the best way to do that is on our social media channels. If you're watching it on YouTube right now, we really encourage you to click that subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so you can know when we go live, when we post new videos, you name it. So you're the first one to be able to hop on here and see. Make sure you like this stream as well. Leave us a comment. Let us know you're watching. It really helps us out. It lets YouTube know that you mentioned that. Yep. Lets YouTube know that you love seeing what the product we are providing. Also, if you want to interact with us when we're not at rallies, the best way to do that is on social media. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We're on all those platforms. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at RSB Network, and that's at RSB Network on Instagram and Twitter. We post behind-the-scenes photos of rallies. I mean, we've been posting all day here on Instagram, from very early this morning, last night, etc. The video that Bailey mentioned earlier was a time-lapse video that we took of the crowd last night that kind of went viral. It has over 500,000 views on Twitter. Dan Scavino tweeted it out. Brad Parscale tweeted it out. And, of course, our channels and our viewers did as well. So we want to thank you so much. If you saw that and shared it, it really, really, it's very validating. It's very, makes us feel good when we push something out and you guys really love it. So that's what we... I was indeed. So that's what we try and do each and every time we come to a rally, and we couldn't do it without your support. So we're going to continue to move down the line here. As I mentioned, the doors have opened, and they are starting to let people go through security and get inside, get out of this very cold weather. Our cameraman's now going to do a pan of this massive crowd. You can see it extends all the way down the board. I mean, people are lining up on the boardwalk for blocks and blocks as we go back. Tons of excited fans, tons of cheering people who are ready to see the president. These people are the first ones in line. These are the first 100 few or so. The first 100 few or so people, so they're going to get some fantastic seats inside the Wildwoods Convention Center. We might have an interview set up, Bailey.
Thank you so much, Jordan. If you could just tell our viewers what your name is and where you're from.
Mike Morato from Toms River, New Jersey.
Mike, how far away is that? We're not local.
Toms River is about 80 miles from here.
Okay, so when did you get here?
I got here yesterday at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so you've camped out overnight and then some. How was that experience for you, and what did you feel like the energy was like here?
The energy's been great. The people are awesome. I didn't really camp out overnight. I got in with a group of people, but I did have a hotel room.
Okay.
So I was going back and forth, but I stayed out here and froze just like everybody else. But it's been awesome. It's been a great experience.
That's awesome. So why are you here today? How do you feel about our president?
Trump's probably the best president I remember since Ronald Reagan. I love everything he's doing for the country. I don't really care about the things he's done in the past. I care about what he's doing while he's in the White House.
Absolutely. And how do you feel like, people assume because this is largely a blue state,
Right.
people are shocked that there's thousands and thousands of people out there. How would you respond to that?
I wear this hat all the time, and I have people come up to me all the time and say, we support Trump 100%, but they just don't want to get heckled by people. Then again, I'm technically a Jersey boy, so you want to come at me, but be ready to deal with it.
Right. Now, have you seen President Trump in person before?
Nah, this is the first time.
Okay. Have you ever seen a sitting president, or is this the first?
This will be the first time actually being
And
around
I'll
the
walk
sitting
with you
president.
So you don't lose your spot.
Yeah, it'll be my first time.
Okay. What are you expecting to hear from him today? There's a lot going on Capitol Hill and in the White House, both good, and then obviously this impeachment push. How do you think he's going to respond today with so many people out here?
I think it's going to be great. I'm glad Van Drew flipped over to the Republican side. The impeachment thing is total BS. We all know that.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just looking forward to him telling us how well the economy's doing.
Absolutely. And I know with this specific district, Van Drew actually won it as a Democrat. However, it turned red after being blue in the past two presidential elections. How do you feel like that might affect him for re-election or actually help him for re-election?
It could go both ways. I mean, he looks like a turncoat, but I mean, he did the right thing. I mean, Nancy Pelosi said we had to have bipartisan support for an impeachment. She had bipartisan support in the Republican side, and then you had two people voted against it, and then then he switched. So
now let's get this on camera really quick, Petrie, just so everyone can see. Everyone's chanting 4 more years.
catch up with the rest of my guys. 8 more years. You got Don Jr. Don Jr., then Ivanka, and then Barron should be doing it.
It looks like National Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany is up leading the chant.